is some backlash, it's that because, our political leaders are concerned about how is this affecting vulnerable households. So this can, of course, be a bit paralyzing, how to ensure this. So I wanted to highlight a very concrete example from a local level, subnational level, that it is possible, I think, to overcome these types of conflicts. So a research group in Colombia, part of the Stockholm Environment Institute, where I was previously, they worked with communities in the La Guajira region, which is seeing very fast wind power expansion. And we have indigenous people living there, the Wayu, and there was a real kind of deadlock because they did not, of course, accept expansion on their lands. So what our researchers did was to come in, and they, of course, have a neutral role in that case. They gathered the actors, they provided knowledge, they co-developed apps, very innovative tools to try and provide information needed for this community to feel that they are on top of these decisions and can contribute on an equal playing field. So, and I think this in the end also led to much better negotiation with the private sector developing these wind power farms, and they agreed on benefit sharing as well. So, and it's very interesting because we have the exact same conflict between indigenous communities and wind power expansion in the north of Sweden. So actually you could almost take that solution in one place and, replicate it somewhere else. And I think the important insight from this is that justice is not just about distributive justice, how do we share the costs or the benefits, but recognition justice, who is at the table. And another interesting insight from research is that often if you get the right procedure, that can sort of compensate. People are much more willing to accept outcomes where they also need to take some of the cost. So processes are really critical. And I always say that government should really use academia and research much more actively in this societal transition.
Thank you, Åsa. Please.
Final comment. I'd like to observe two things. The first one is the impact of domestic issues on international leadership and also how we come international agenda. It's real, okay? The vulnerability, the political vulnerability